Social media has a measurable effect on the brain, driven by the way platforms are designed to maximize engagement. In this video, we're going to look at what effects social media can have on the brain. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps this small channel grow. Most social media apps use variable reward systems, similar to slot machines that trigger dopamine release. Think features like Snapchat's streaks, TikTok's For You feed, and X's endless scroll that all deliver randomized, inconsistent rewards that encourage compulsive checking. The draw of them is that you'll never know when something exciting will pop up. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to motivation and reward, reinforces behavior. Research shows that frequent social media use can condition the brain to seek out rapid feedback loops, increasing the amount of time spent on platforms and reinforcing compulsive checking behaviors. A 2020 study published in Nature Communications found that heavy social media users showed altered activity in the nucleus accumbens, a key reward processing area of the brain, similar to patterns seen in substance addiction. Another study by Harvard researchers confirmed that self-disclosure on social media activates the same reward areas as food and drugs, which helps explain why users are drawn to sharing personal content. Cognitive effects of social media use include disrupted attention regulation. A 2023 study found that heavy social media users performed worse on tasks requiring sustained attention and were more prone to distraction by irrelevant stimuli. Researchers noted a higher frequency of attentional lapses and weaker engagement with goal-orientated tasks. These effects weren't due to a fixed attention span limit, but rather a shift in how the brain allocates attention when it's used to high-speed digital inputs from constant consumption of short-form content. Heavy social media use also influences memory. Because content is consumed rapidly and in high volume, users are less likely to encode information into long-term memory. Studies suggest this fragmented information flow encourages shallow processing. Users remember the act of scrolling more than the content itself. Comparison behavior is another well-documented effect of social media. Research from the University of Copenhagen found that people who took a one-week break from social media reported significantly higher levels of life satisfaction. The study linked this to reduced social media comparison, which is frequently triggered by staged posts that highlight only the most positive aspects of a user's life. Other studies have connected high levels of social media use with increased symptoms of anxiety and depression, particularly in adolescents and young adults. This is suspected of being partially due to the comparison behavior, causing them to feel behind in life compared to the influencers' often exaggerated or carefully curated posts they see on their screens. Empathy can also be affected. A study published in Computers and Human Behavior found that increased screen time, including social media use, was correlated with a reduced ability to interpret emotional cues in face-to-face interactions, especially among kids. Spending more time consuming content designed to capture and hold your attention quickly means we spend less time reading real faces and emotions in person, so we get out of practice. And because social media throws so much at us so fast, it's easy to get desensitized to people's feelings without even realizing. Overall, the brain adapts to digital environments. Social media reshapes reward processing, attention control, memory encoding, and emotional regulation, not necessarily intentionally, but through repeated exposure to platform mechanics designed to maximize engagement and screen time. Do you believe social media to be bad for your brain, and do you try to limit yourself from it at all? Let me know down in the comments, and please do subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.